STV1008, you really good is hardly anything. I'm going to send this flight text. Okay, you just text, huh?
Port, more speed, delivery, good day, Stevens 1008. Port, more speed, delivery from Stevens 1008. Delivery Stevens 1008, do you read?
Well, station calling for factory take call sign.
Stevens 1008.
Just send the line. Well, station calling clearance, say call sign. Just send the line. STV10, you're gonna have to put on text. Your readability is actually terrible. So you're there. Delivery Stevens 1008, again request clearance to BIAC, information Alpha. All station calling confirmed Stevens 10,008.
Affirm.
Stevens, 1008, standby.
Standing by 1008.
And Stevens 1008, clear to BQ, right, and prepare on full left for departure, maintain 5000. Squawk 2641 and departures are with approach 125 J-Spy.
Stevens 1008 is cleared to Biak, runway 1 for left, 5000 feet, squawk 2641. Departure on 125.8, and can you please repeat the departure route?
Stevens 1008, there's no departure, and just the 1 for left. You'll be assigned runway heading.
Okay, for departure, Stevens 1008. Delivery Stevens 1008, confirm the readback was correct.
Stevens 1008, everything is, readback was correct. You can contact ground for push and start.
Okay, ground 1217 for push and start. Thanks a lot, bye bye.
Mike, cross runway 14 right, Alpha to the Bab Choice, Congress 463. Thank you, sir.
Approach checklist, takeoff, taxi check after start, before start check, cockpit checklist.
On the 1, Moresby ground, radio check.
Cockpit check, gear pins, oxygen.
First on the 1, we do fast.
Auto brake.
Also, Moresby ground, taxi to the Alpha holding point, runway 1 for left via Alpha. Give way to the Qantas 737 on Alpha.
Cockpit checklist.
Okay. Go to the by Alpha. Still please Alpha. That's just another.
Checklist. Hydraulic demand pumps. Auto start switch. Beacon. Packs. Parking brake. Takeoff speeds. Trim. Before start checklist completed.
Port Moresby, ground LT7004, good day, radio check. Stevens, sorry, the farm 7004, Moresby ground, radio 5x5.
And Moresby.
7004,
Moresby ground, LT 168, exit off for the defense open.
Aussie 168, Moresby ground, welcome to Moresby, taxi to the bay via Golf.
Right, Golf, Aussie 168, cheers.
LQ 7004, radio check. 7004, Moresby ground, radio 5x5. All the 5x5, awesome, thank you.
And Port Moresby ground, good day, Stevens 1008. Request startup, push is not needed.
Our last station calling, sorry, just missed the call sign. Just say call sign again, please.
Stevens 1008.
Stevens 1008, Moresby ground, push and start approved.
Stevens 1008, push and start approved. So, tackety tack.
Triangulate velocity 235, resting taxi 214 left. Velocity 235, taxi to the Alpha, holding point runway 14 left via Alpha. Taxi to the Alpha, holding point 14 left via Alpha, velocity 235. Ground Qantas 463 is on the blocks of the gates. Thank you very much for the services this afternoon. 63, my pleasure. Have a good one.
Jackson's ground, hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie is 747, information out from request clearance to BX.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Moresby ground, g'day, contact Moresby, delivery 128.75, see ya.
Delivery, fine, thank you, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Ground, good afternoon. United 601 for start.
Moresby ground, push and start.
Push and start, 601, thank you.
01, taxi by Alpha to the Alpha, holding point runway 14 left. Whiskey India Papa, contact Tower 118.1, see ya. Tower 118.1,
Whiskey 361, Whiskey landed.
After start checklist.
Last station calling, say call sign only, please.
Taxi checklist. Wax.
Whiskey 361.
Cabin report. Taxi checklist completed.
Executive 361, Moresby ground, sorry, welcome to Port Moresby. Taxi via Mike, cross runway 14 right and Alpha to the bay.
Mike, across 14 right, Alpha to the bay, Executive 361.
And Stevens 1008 is ready for taxi from New Domestic Airport, taxiway Mike.
Stevens 1008, Moresby ground taxi to the Alpha holding point, runway 14 left via Alpha.
STV1008, taxi to the Alpha holding point via, we'll taxi out Lima, then left turn and Alpha.
Velocity 235, contact tower 118.10. SU1, contact tower 118.10. Okay, 118.1, bye bye.
Takeoff checklist. Hex. Auto throttle. Takeoff data. Takeoff checklist completed.
Okay, United 601, taxi.
United 601, stand by for your taxi. Expect approximate 5-minute delay due to taxi, also due to the backlog on 14 left.
Okay, standing by, United 601.
Check ground. Check Golden Tiger 738 at 811 and request clearance. Golden Tiger 73080 ground contact Moresby delivery 128 on 128.75, yeah. Okay, 128.75, Golden Tiger, see you later.
And ground is doing 776 with you, wrist push.
New Zealand 6, stand by approximate 5-minute delay due to backlog on Alpha. Sorry. Yeah, just expect approximate 5 delay. Conscious 1990, stand by approximate 5-minute delay due, or approximate 5-minute delay.
Runway.
United 601 taxi to the Alpha, Qantas 1990 Moresby ground, sorry, thought you were requesting push. Welcome to Moresby, you can taxi via Mike, cross runway 1 right, and to the back.
That's one for via Mike and Alpha, 2 thanks, thank you.
United 601 Moresby taxi to the Alpha holding point runway 14 left via Alpha.
Taxi to holding point 14 left via Alpha, United 601.
Jackson's ground, quote 7002 vacated onto Mike request taxi.
7001 Moresby ground, welcome to Moresby taxi via Mike, cross runway 14 right to the, and Alpha to the back.
Taxi via Mike and Alpha at Mike cross runway 14 right, cross 7002.
On 008, contact tower 118.1, expect approximate 10-minute delay. New Zealand 770, push and start is approved.
Push approved, New Zealand 776. Well, Golden Tiger 738,
This is Burst. Last station calling vehicle for me, please.
This is Golf Tango 5738 at bay 11, ready for push and start.
I think that was Go Tiger 738. Go Tiger 738, Moresby ground, stand by, approximate 5-minute delay.
Address stand by 5 minutes, Golden Tiger 738. Moresby ground, velocity 738, he's ready for push and start.
Velocity 738, Moresby ground, stand by, approximate 5-minute delay.
5-minute delay, velocity 738.
Jackson ground, Alpha Echo Foxtrot is, tackle aim Mike.
Alpha Echo Foxtrot, Moresby ground, welcome to Moresby, take Mike, cross runway 14 right, and Alpha to the back.
Mike, cross 1 right and Alpha to the bay, Alpha Echo Foxtrot, thanks. Ground RTU 7004, request start at the pushback.
Lima Tango Uniform 7004 Moresby ground, geared A, stand by, approximate 5-minute delay due to the backlog on 14 left. Moresby ground, today, Julie Yankee Alpha Tango Alpha, stand number 7, ready for start. Last station calling, just say, phone only. Juliet Yankee Alpha Tango Alpha. Juliet Yankee Alpha Tango Alpha, Moresby ground, g'day, stand by, approximate 5-minute delay. Alpha Tango Alpha, roger. Golden Tiger 738, Moresby ground, push and start is approved, report ready for taxi.
Okay, push me and start, then we're ready for taxi, Golden Tiger 738.
Velocity 738, push and start is approved, report ready for taxi.
Push and start approved, so velocity 738.
Lima Tango Uniform 7004, push and start is approved. Caution the 737 actual 12 o'clock, pushing back. Report ready for taxi.
Caution
approved, and we take care of the aircraft. Yeah, I'll back for our taxi.
United 601, contact Moresby Tower now 118.10.
118.1, 1, yeah.
Ground LTU 7004, request taxi.
Lima Tango Uniform 7004, taxi to the Alpha holding point, runway 14 left via Alpha.
Alpha holding point 14 left, Alpha LTU 7004.
Ground Grand Tiger 738, rigid. Golden Tiger 738, Moresby ground taxi to the Alpha holding point, runway 14 left via Alpha, and give way to the A330 at your 6 o'clock.
Roger, give way to the A330 and Alpha to wing runway 14 left, Golden Tiger 738.
Moresby ground, velocity 738, ready for taxi.
Velocity 8, taxi to the Alpha holding point, runway 14 left via Alpha, give way to the give way to the A330 and 737 entering Alpha on Bravo.
Okay, taxi Alpha to holding point 14 left and looking out for those aircraft, velocity 738.
738, thanks.
And ground Golden Tiger 738, confirm to follow the traffic just to my left-hand side.
Giants, Golden Tiger 738, Moresby ground, AFM, just follow the A330 that's at your 10 o'clock.
Roger, follow A330, Golden Tiger 738.
Juliet Yankee Alpha Tango Alpha, Port Moresby ground, push and start is approved, report ready for taxi.
Approved, we'll call for taxi, Tango Alpha, thank you. Jackson, hello, speedbird 47 Charlie is fully ready, stand 14.
Snags, speedbird 47 Charlie, Moresby ground, standby approximately 5-minute wait to backlog on 14 left. Requesting ground, Julie Yankee, Alpha Tango Alpha, show taxi. Alpha Tango Alpha, taxi to the Alpha holding point, runway 14 left via Alpha. First holding point via Alpha, Alpha Tango Alpha.
Taxi ground today, Connor 57, vacated on...
Non-existent. Conscious 57, Moresby ground, welcome to Moresby, taxi via Mike, runway 14 right, then Alpha to the bay.
Mike 14 right, Alpha to the bay, 57.
Yeah, right. 747 Charlie, Moresby ground, push and start is approved, call ready for taxi.
We're not approved and we'll call ready for taxi, speed 47 Charlie. be ground, just 679 information Alpha, clearance to push and start.
In the queue. Just 679 more ground, expect 5 minute delay due to backlog on runway 14 left.
Copy that, just 679.
All stations in the queue on Alpha for runway 14 left, contact tower now on 118.1. Fair.
Tower, Golden Tiger 738 on your frequency, ready in turn. Golden Tiger 738, Jackson, Santa Fe.
Stevens wants to was right also with you, number 4 in the queue.
Last station pulling, say again.
Stevens 1008, number 4 in the queue.
Station, I can't hear you.
Stevens 1008 is with you, number 4 in the queue.
Stevens 1008, Jackson, Santa Fe.
Texas Tower, Bluebird, 721, under localizer, runway 14 left.
Speedbird 1121 Jackson Saturday, continue approach, break, Whiskey India Papa, cleared immediate departure, runway 14 left, slow runway heading, contact departure airport.
Whiskey India 14 left, maintain runway heading, contact departure on Whiskey India Papa, thank you.
Where's land, runway 14 left.
Clear to land, Speedbird 1121.
Tower, g'day, velocity 9104, approach 14 left.
Velocity 235, click takeoff from your left.
Clear to target 14 left, velocity 235.
Velocity 235, can you expedite departure, please? Velocity 235, expedite departure, I need you calm.
Expedite departure, runway 235.
Speedboat 1121, clear for net, runway 14 left.
Please level left, speedboat 1121.
As your 1, behind you arriving 747, line behind.
So jump please.
As your 1, behind you arriving 747, line up behind. As 1, line up runway 14 left.
Okay. Confirm up 1 left.
As you 1, say again.
Confirm line up 14 left.
As you 1, line up runway 14 left, brake, speedboat 1121, vacate on grass when able, and contact ground 121.7.
Taking the grass and going over to ground, speedboat 1121. Ingo Tower, velocity 9104, 4 left.
Velocity 9104, Jackson Circuit, brake, SU1 cleared immediate departure runway 14 left, please take off.
Okay, you made this the departure 14 left. Station 1. Station 1, airport.
SU1 fly runway heading departure, contact departures when airborne.
Okay, contact departure, runway heading.
Velocity 9104, clear to land, runway 14 left.
And velocity 9104.
Stevens 1008, behind the arriving 777, line up behind.
Stevens 1008 behind the landing velocity, line up 14 left, line up behind.
Velocity Tower, velocity 39, push 14 left.
Velocity 39, put Moresby target A, continue approach.
Continue approach, velocity 39. 1567, establish island. 14 allow.
United 1567, good day.
Mostly hello, Speedbird 47 Charlie, we're just in queue.
Station calling, stay call from again, please.
Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Stephen 47, good day.
Tower LTU 7004 is back after disconnect.
Stevens 1008, cleared immediate departure, runway 14 left, immediate departure, please contact departures airborne, fly runway heading.
Stevens 1008, we are rolling, understand clear for immediate departure, please say cleared for takeoff.
Stevens 1008, I need you off now, so it's an immediate departure, it's not cleared to take off, waiting.
Okay, Stevens 1008 is rolling, we're take off, 14 left.
Rotate. Gear up.
Velocity 59 cleared to land, runway 14 left.
Clear to land 1. It's Moresby, correction, Jackson's Tower, 118.1 today.
Jackson's Tower 118.1, speedbird 41, thanks.
Velocity 765, turn right heading 050, descend to 3,500.
Descend to 3,500, turn right heading 050, Ball 765.
Air Transit 1, turn left heading 295.
295, Air Transit 1.
Flaps 1. Flaps 10.
Velocity 11 Whiskey, turn right heading 030, descend to 4,500.
Riding 030,
Flaps
descend
1.
4,500 feet, velocity 11 Whiskey.
Stevens 1008 with you, climbing 5,000 on runway heading.
1,000 to go.
Stevens 1008 today, Jackson's radar identified, climb flight level 150, turn left heading 050.
Left heading 050 and flight level 150, Stevens 1008.
1509, turn right heading 150, maintain 2,500 to establish, cleared RLS runway 14 left.
Left heading right heading 150, and then I'm maintaining 2,500, and then establish ILS runway 14 left, 10579.
Air Transcend 1, resume navigation, position approximately 90 nautical miles to the east of Emperor, track direct Emperor planned route.
Okay. Awesome. All this navigation. That's,
Velocity 765, turn right heading 125, descent 2,500.
To right heading 135, descent to 2,500, Vol 765.
Call 509, contact Jackson's Tower 118.1 today.
Contact Tower 118.1, 7509 today.
Stevens 108, turn left heading 295.
Left heading 295, Stevens, under 008.
Air Transcend 1, contact Moresby Control 123.4, good day.
133.4, bye-bye.
Velocity 11 Whiskey, turn left heading 0, correction 10 right heading 065, descend to 3,500.
Riding 065, 3,500 feet.
Standing by for higher.
Stevens 1008, resume navigation, position approximately 8 nautical miles to the east of Emperor, track direct Emperor planned route.
So said, resume all navigation to Emperor.
Velocity 765, turn left heading 125, maintain 2,500 to establish, cleared RS runway at 14 left.
Turn left 125, maintain until established with the localizer, runway 14 left, Vol 765.
Stevens 1008, contact Moresby Control 123.4, good day.
Over to Moresby Control 123.4. Thanks a lot, bye bye.
Velocity 11 Whiskey, turn right heading 170, descend.
Close 212, request descent.
Close 212, we descend to 16,000, QH 1006.
Register flight level 390 and 16,000 on 1006, Qantas 212.
Qantas 212, speed 250 knots in the descent.
Moresby Control, good day.
Okay, 250 indicated in the descent, Qantas 212.
Moresby Control, good day. Stevens 1008, flight level 150, direct Emperor, standing by for higher.
Stevens 1008, climb to, good day, climb to flight level 380.
Leaving 150 for 380, Stevens 1008.
Velocity 9256, contact Jackson's radar on 125.8, g'day.
Velocity 5.8, velocity 9256.
G'day. Speed 1290, descend to 9,000.
Descend 9,000, speed 1290.
Qantas 822, descend 9,000.
Descend 9,000, Qantas 822.
Qantas 822, apologies for that aircraft ahead of you, he's not really talking to me. Going kicked off in a minute.
No worries, Qantas 22, yeah, he about half step past me at the speed of light and disappeared and now he's back again, so no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, no worries, that's him.
Indeed, Qantas 822. And Qantas 2, I just want to confirm we've got vertical separation from that preceding traffic. He's getting pretty big in the window here and he's also on descent.
Yeah. Yeah, 212 is about 6,000 above you at the moment. I'm trying to get him to call me. Stand by.
212.
Brisbane Centre, good evening. Garden State 01 Alpha on descent down to blunt level 10,000.
Garden State 01 Alpha, thanks for full separation, descend to flight level 310.
Down to 310 for separation. 01 Alpha.
Speed 1290, contact Jackson's radar on 125.8.
Jackson's radar, 125.8, speed at 1290.
Golden State 01 Alpha, into flight level 280.
Down to 280, 01 Alpha.
Qantas 822, contact Jackson's radar 125.8 today.
Contact traffic radar 125.8. Thanks for everything today. Cross A22. Aquarius 212, you're actually clear of that traffic ahead of him now. You can increase your speed to 280 knots and descend to 9,000.
Increase speed 280 indicated and down at 9,000, Aquarius 212.
Golden State 01 Alpha, course frequency turn right heading 040. Stevens 1008, full separation, turn left heading at 260.
Stevens, right, I'm lost in full separation. The heading was broken.
1008, left heading at 260.
Left 260, Stevens 1008.
Noble 001. Noble 001. Noble 001, over we. Noble 001, sorry, I was just having a little problem with the name of your next waypoint report. Overhead banker. Roger, report overhead banker, point Noble 001. Golden State 01 Alpha, descend to 9,000, QH1006.
01 Alpha, say the altitude again?
01 Alpha, 9,000.
Roger, Alpha is 9,000. Okay, down to 9,000, 01 Alpha.
Stevens 1008, thanks for that. Resume direct to, let's say, Osman Planner.
Stevens 1008, resume on navigation, next waypoint is keep off.
Stevens 1008,
Stevens wasn't sorry for the one, correct.
Stevens 47 Charlie, Northern Control, can I climb to flight level 380?
Level 380, Stevens wasn't sorry, thank you.
State 01 Alpha, report indicated airspeed.
01 Alpha, second.
Report your airspeed.
What's that? Airspeed indicated 270, ground speed 384.
01 Alpha, thanks, reduced to 25 indicated, turn left heading 300.
Left 300 and down to 250 knots. 01 Alpha.
Qantas 212, contact Jackson's radar on 125 today.
125.8. Thanks, Greg. That's 200 inches.
Good afternoon, United 01 plus the 13000 for 15000.
United 601 Moresby Control, give a climb to flight level 360.
Climb 360, 601. 01 Alpha, what was that heading again, sir?
300.
Okay.
Stevens 1008, request 10 minutes after flight deck for coffee.
Stevens 1008, by all means. State 01 Alpha, resume our navigation direct to Port Moresby and contact radar 125.8 today.
That's PY and contact radar 01 Alpha. What's the frequency for radar for 01 Alpha?
No, 01 Alpha, it's 125.8.
One 258. Thank you very much. 01 Alpha.
Velocity 235 sequencing, turn right heading 350.
Right 350, velocity 235.
Station caller requesting away from the flight deck. Are you going to call finally?
Get the 524.
EGTF 524, before you do, contact centre on 128.1, g'day.
Thanks for catching me, bye-bye. What was he said at velocity 738, it's flight level 150.
Velocity 738 will be controlled, g'day, climb to flight level 380.
Velocity 738.
Mike Charlie 012 will be controlled, can you accept flight level 380?
Yeah, we can take 380, Mike Charlie 02.
Mike Charlie 012, climb to maintain a minute, flight level 380.
Flight level
380, Mike Charlie 02.
Velocity 235, turn left heading 240.
Left 240, 235.
Mike Charlie 012 at 10 ab, contact centre 128.1, g'day.
No worries, 1028.1 at Dakota, thanks, Mike Charlie 02.
So we go, Velocity 235, can I ask if our cruising ratio is going to be 340?
Velocity 235, yeah, if once I get you off this vector, I'll be able to give you 360.
How's it going? Thanks for that, Velocity 235.
Velocity 235 here, advise the waypoint in your flight plan.
Kivaz, Kilo India, Bravo, Alpha, Victor.
Velocity 235, Kilo India, Bravo, Alpha, Victor. 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 Kilo India, Bravo, To velocity 235, thanks. Resume our navigation direct to WABB. Frederick.
Resume our navigation direct to WABB, velocity 35.
Whiskey India for power, go.
You can descend 4340, which is down there and stay left, that's 360.
Whiskey India for power, roger, descend to maintain amended flight level 340.
Maintain flight 340, Whiskey India for power, thank you.
Velocity 235 will made that exercise a complete waste of time. Climb to flight level 360.
Velocity 235, climb to flight level 360, velocity 235.
This is control for the Tiger 73 approaching flight level 150, directing to Whiskey Kilo. Golden Tiger 738, more speed control, g'day. Climb to flight level 340. Climb to flight level 340, Golden Tiger 738. Five at position Canada contact center 128 decimal 1, g'day.
And 128 decimal 1, velocity 235.
Okay. Velocity 235 now, are you?
Mate, velocity 235. Stand by, mate.
Qantas 25 at position Canada, contact center 128 decimal 1, g'day.
Qantas 25, say again.
Yeah, Qantas 25 at position Canada, contact center 128 decimal 1, g'day.
Mate, Qantas 25, we've got
Hello, good day, altitude 700 in Golden Empire, flight level 150.
Altitude 7004, more speed control, g'day, climb to flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, World 7004.
Canada 738, request direct bunker. Golden Tiger 738, recleared direct to Vancouver, Andrew. Thank you, direct Vancouver, Golden Tiger 738. Stevens 1008, you back with me?
Stevens 1008, affirm.
Stevens 1008, I'm not getting a ground speed readout of your data tag. Advise your ground speed.
Stevens 1008 is probably due to the airwings simulator. Ground speed is currently 507 knots, 507 knots.
Stevens 1008, thank you. Giant 1471 at CAD contact, Centre 128.1, g'day. 128.1, Giant 1471, g'day. Noble 0018, Wanker, contact Centre 128.1, today. 128, question 123.4, Noble 001, Roger. Yeah, Noble 001, it's 128.1. 128.1, apologies, thanks for the service, goodbye. Sweet 3611, contact Centre 128.1, g'day. This is 1 goodbye, Swiss 611.
Mosby Control, g'day, Qantas 57, maintaining 15,000.
Qantas 57, more speed control, g'day, Qantas flight level 360.
Flight level 360, Qantas 50.
Mosby Control, g'day, just a 6-1, with you passing flight level 120. Just 679, Mosby Control, g'day, Qantas flight level 360. 6-0, just after confirming.
Uh, 329, this is the voice call sign, more speed control, g'day, maintain flight at 330.
Depends on it, it's 1988, switching.
Course 1988, more speed control, g'day. You navigation direct to Pra and climb flight level 340.
340, office 1988.
Control, corner 57, request climb amended flight level 380.
The call 57, stand by. Call 57, climb to maintain amended flight level 380.
Climb maintain flight level 380, corner 57, chief.
Tiger 738 with change to 54300.
Tiger 738, maintain amended flight level 300.
Okay, climb maintain 54300, Tiger 738.
Velocity 235, report your cruising mark. Cruising decimal 78 for velocity 235. Velocity 235 here, exceed 0.80. Negative, velocity 235, we're pretty much at max now. Oh, so disappointing. Sorry. Control, good evening, speed 370, check 0. Station calling more speed control, say again, you call sign? Speed 370. Speedbird 3-1, Whiskey Foxtrot, there you are. Well, control, g'day. For your approach, descend now to flight level 350. Speedbird 3-1. Just 679, try to maintain a min to flight level 340. Climb maintain 340, just 679. Philippines 329, turn right, heading 150. Velocity 11 wind climbing back to Amtrak. 11 Whiskey, policy control, get a climb to flight level 380.
Speedbird 31 Whiskey Foxtrot traffic for you. The site is a Jetstar A320 climb to flight level 340, opposite direction. Estimated time of passing time 30.
Have been on TCAS, Speedbird 3.
Whiskey Fox, thanks, James. Jetstar 79 traffic for you is an opposite direction. Speedbird at flight level 350, report passing. Digit 975, contact 128 base 1, g'day.
One, joy, this one of the 0975.
And one of the control Whiskey Fox, that was past the traffic. Speedbird 31 Whiskey Fox, thanks. Break, just 679, can you confirm you've passed the traffic? Moresby Control, just 679, say again, please. Yeah, just 679, just confirm you've passed the traffic, the opposite direction traffic. You're saying we have passed the traffic in the opposite direction, just 679. One take break, Speedbird 31 Whiskey Foxtrot, potential 16,000 QNH 1006.
16,000 QNH 1006, Whiskey Fox.
Just 679, climb level 360.
360, just 679.
Whiskey Center 121, climbing flight level 1 departure.
Aussie 121, Moresby Control, g'day, climb to flight level 400.
Flight level 400, Aussie 12.
First speed at 57, 15 now. United 67, we control, get a climb to fly level 320. 320, 1567.
Good evening, Shannon. Delta 213, with you passing flight level 350.
Delta 213, Worldflight control, g'day again, welcome back, descend to 16,000 QH 1006.
Down to 16,000, thank you, sir.
Control, g'day, velocity 9104 with you, through flight level 130 for 150. Velocity 9104, Worldflight control, g'day. Turn right, heading at 340, climb flight level 360. Right heading 340 and 360, velocity 904. Speed 31, whiskey 5% to 9,000. 9,000 feet to very far. Delta 213, just do me a favour and resubmit your flight plan, please, mate.
One more time, what's it for you again?
Delta 213, your flight plan off the system, just send that through again, thanks.
In 2 seconds, 213.
Philippines 329, turn left heading 120. Delta 213, thanks for that. 10 to 9,000. QH1006.
Down to 9,000, 213.
Speedbird 31 Whiskey, Foxtrot, contact Jackson's radar, 125.8, g'day.
Good day, for Whiskey Fox.
Velocity 9104, and left hand heading 310. Left 310, velocity 9104. Flight 008, contact center 128.1, can I?
Roger, control 1281, Stevens 108, bye bye. Control, good day, Stevens 1008, flight level 380, position CADAP.
Stevens 1008, contact control, very good day to you, sir. Squawk 4153.
Squawk 4153, Stevens 1008. Thanks for sharing your screen on Twitch. It's nice to see you also the other side on Twitch.
Stevens 108, my pleasure.
Region Control, speed 421 Alpha is maintaining flight level 270, and we're northwest of the field.
Speedbird 421 Alpha, Region Contact Control, hello again. Climb flight level 360.
Climbing 360, speed 421 Alpha.
Control, Quality 25, descent when available. Quality 25, descent, flight level 240 when ready. Flight level 240 when ready, Office 25.
Center Charlie Plane 71 approaching top of descent.
Charlie 1471, descent flight level 250.
250, Charlie Plane 71.
Mike Charlie 012, descent flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Mike Charlie 012.
Region Control, there's the one.
Air Transcend 1 Region Contact Control, very good day, identifies flight level 320, cleared Obasa 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent.
Yeah, soon on Whiskey Indian, you have circles first.
The Hotel Whiskey India stand by, break, Air Transcend 1, go ahead.
221, Tower runway 11, 0217.
Victor Hotel Whiskey India Ujung identified flight level 340, cleared Obasa 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent. Qantas 25, flight level 320F240. Qantas 25. Victor Hotel Whiskey India Papa Victor Hotel Whiskey India Papa Padang. Victor Hotel Whiskey India Papa cleared Obasa 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent.
Yeah, that's 1 wrong, 400 ready for descent.
Stevens 1008 Ujung. Mike Charlie 012, contact BX Director 121, decimal 2, very good 8.
121, decimal 2, Mike Charlie 0122.
Cheers. Stevens 1008, Ujung Padang. Good evening, Velocity 237, which is flight level 36, sir. Velocity 235, which I'm Padang Control, very good 8. Identified flight level 36, sir. Speedbird 47 Charlie, Speedbird 47 Charlie, which I'm Padang Control, very good 8. Identified flight level 80. Break, Qantas 25, contact BX Director 121, decimal 2, g'day. Director 212, Qantas 25, cheers. Yeah. Noble 001, contact BX Director 121, decimal 2, see you later. This is Director 121, cheerio. Cheerio. John, contact BX Director 121, decimal 2, see you soon. Well, Director 121, decimal 2, bye-bye. Alright. Stevens 1008, under control. 611, DC, flight level 240 when ready. Flight 240 when ready, Swiss 611. Individual, good evening, doing good on the farm to level 223. And Samsung 7776 will be flight level 252. Speed. Swiss 611, urgent plan control. Plan control, Swiss 611, report your indicated airspeed. Currently transitioning from Mark 84 to speed 280, not indicated. 611, roger. Descend at 250, not for less than able. Roger that, reducing speed to 250 knots in the descent or less, Swiss 611. And 127.772. He was on Lamar correction. He's on 70th. That's a difficult call sign. New Zealand 776. Visual Final Control, very good day. You're identified, control 360. Up to flight level 360 and 776. Stevens 100, Belgium Countdown Control.
Sorry, Stevens 1008, you go ahead.
Stevens 108, did you copy? You're cleared Obesta, 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent.
Stevens 1008, Obesta 1 arrival, runway 11,
Stevens 108, thanks. Speedbird Charlie original.
7 Charlie, go ahead.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, you're cleared Obesta, 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent.
Clear the vessel 1 arrival, runway 1, reporting. Speedbird 47 Charlie, thank you.
Roger, countdown. Swiss 611, contact VAC Director 121, decimal 2, bye bye.
Director 121, decimal 2, goodbye, Swiss 611. Sending it over, velocity 235, just wondering who can track 10 degrees left, shoot us up there, come on.
Velocity 235, 10 degrees left of track as approved, report clear of weather. And have you received your arrival clearance?
Negative 235.
In that case, you're cleared Obesta, 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent.
Expect RFAC 1 arrival, and cleared to 10 degrees left, and we'll report clear of traffic, velocity 235.
Velocity 235, report clear of weather. And just confirm Obesta 1 arrival.
Obesta 1 arrival, and we will report clear of weather, velocity 235, sorry about that.
Thanks. 975 descent at level 240, be advised your transmission was garbled. Descent flight level 240. Stations, log on at CPDLC available, Whiskey Alpha Alpha Alpha. I say again, log on at CPDLC, Whiskey Alpha Alpha Alpha.
Instead of Velocity 235's clear weather, requesting back on track.
Velocity 235, track direct Osmond.
So Osmond, Velocity 235.
Caution, calm down. Velocity 235, a little bit of a shortcut. You track direct to Obasa.
No problem, track direct to Obasa, Velocity 235.
We're landing. Mike Charlie 012, this is the jump control frequency. I don't know where you are, but you shouldn't be with me. Mike Charlie 012, vector frequency is 121.2, the tower frequency is 118.1. Drive, good evening, United 601 with you, 360. United 601, ordering 1 on control, very good day, identified, flight level 360, cleared OBAS 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent.
That's 1 arrival for runway 11, clear your descent at 6.
Egypt 975, contact VX, direct 121.2, see ya. 121.2. Velocity 235, request if we can climb to firewall 380, we're just getting smashed by storms here. Velocity 235, climb firewall 380. Much appreciated, climb firewall 380, velocity 235. Velocity 235, I understand you're getting smashed by storms, what's your flight conditions? Currently, turbulence and we're basically in the thunderstorms at flight level 360. Velocity 235 understood. Flight, good day, altitude 7004, flight level 360. LTU 7004, engine command control, very good. You identified flight level 360. Cleared OBAS 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent. Cleared OBAS 1 arrival, runway 11, altitude 7004. Velocity 738, engine command control, very good day, identified flight level 380. You're cleared OBAS 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent. Just to be advised, your transmission is very quiet and very distant. Okay, cleared OBAS 1 arrival for runway 11 and copy the sound check. Is that any better? It's much better. I think I just heard some poetry. Poetry, not pottery. Okay, glad to hear, thank you. Stevens 1008, when ready, descend flight level 240.
008, when ready, descent flight level 240.
Control, good evening. I cannot do 500 squawk 11310 with you. Air China 3500, Urgent phone on control, hello. Identified, flight level 310, track direct, Filmo, Foxtrot, India, Lima, Mike, Oscar.
Good evening, on control 30, making a 330, scope 130, with you.
All upon 390, stand by, Air China 3500, Roger.
Stand by on 300.
Air China 3500, track direct, Filmo, Foxtrot, India, Lima, Mike, Oscar. Speedbird 47 Charlie, Roger.
Last message for Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, request your cruising mark number.
We are cruising at decimal 89, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, reduce mark decimal 88 for the phone.
Decimal 18, Speedbird 47.
Born upon 390, Roger. Identified level 330, track direct, Filmo, Foxtrot, India, Lima, Mike, Oscar.
320 and 320, India, Lima, Mike, Oscar.
And I get a Qantas 57, flight level 380.
Qantas 57, Roger, phone number control, hello, identified 380, cleared Obasa 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent.
Clear Obasa 1 arrival, runway 11, Wilco Qantas 57.
Velocity 738, Roger, just check your squawking mode, Charlie.
Say that again, Velocity 738.
Velocity 738, just check your squawking mode, Charlie.
Try now.
Velocity 738, thanks, and set squawk 5504.
5504, Velocity 738.
Golden Tiger 738, Roger, phone no control, hello, squawk 4106.
4106, Golden Tiger 738.
Alexander Speedbird 47 Charlie, ready set. Speedbird 47 Charlie, descent flight level 240. Descent level 240, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Air Transcend 1, Roger. Air Transcend 1, descend flight level 240.
And Golden Tiger 738, request direct to Georgia.
Golden Tiger 738, track direct Jodra, cleared Jodra 1 arrival, runway 11, report ready for descent.
Direct Jodra, Jodra arrival and report ready for descent, declared runway 11, Golden Tiger 738.
Thank you. Speedbird 7 Charlie, you are almost inside the backside of the 747 in front of you. He's at your 12 o'clock position at a range of 15 miles, descending from flight level 320. Do you have that aircraft in sight?
Just looking, Speedbird 4 Charlie.
Thanks.
And Speedbird 47 Charlie, visual.
Served 47 Charlie, maintain visual separation with the Airline 747. Try not to get inside of him.
Okay, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Good stuff. Stevens 1008, contact BX Director 121.2.
Over to BIAC Director 121.2 Stevens. Sorry, thanks. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
BIAC Director, good day, Stevens 1008, flight level 247.
Stevens 1008, BIAC Director, good evening. Continue descent to 10,000 feet, QNH 1004, track direct, Bravo India Kilo.
Stevens 1008, continue descent, altitude 10,000, QNH 1004, and track direct BIAC, Bravo Yankee.
Giant 1471, turn right, heading 080, clear our left approach, runway 11, report established.
2right 180, 3,000, support for runway 11, will report established Giant 1471.
1471, right, heading 080.
Giant 1471.
Digit 975, Westward descent to 2,000 feet, your fleet out of approach, runway 11, report established. Feet, that is one, it was probably pretty good, my friend. Giant 1471, front tower on 118.1. Here.
Alright, there's no one, thanks for you for that.
Transition level.
Yeah, approach here, just on one. Restaurant 1 Jack Road, good evening, continue descent to 10,000 feet, UNH 1004, track direct, Bravo, India Hill. Okay, Bravo, India Hill, descend to 10,000. Yes, yes.
Yeah, director, hello, 47 Charlie, descending flight level 240.
Speed 47 Charlie, Jack Road, good evening, continue descent to flight level 110.
Confirm flight level 110, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speed 47 Charlie, AYPY.
Okay, descending flight level 110, speedbird 47 Charlie.
And Stevens 1008, continue descent to 2,500 feet.
Stevens 1008, continued descent 2,500 feet.
Egypt 975, fast now on 118.1, see you. 118.1, Speedbird 47 Charlie, turn left heading 270.
Heading 270, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Approach checklist. Recall. Altimeters.
Set.
Landing data.
Confirmed.
Auto brakes.
2.
Approach checklist completed.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, turn right heading 360.
Turn heading 360, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Okay, turning left, heading 360, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Speedbird 47 negative. This I did not catch that part in your say again earlier. Turn right. I say again, turn right heading 360.
Okay, right turn heading 360, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
Flaps 1.
Stevens 1008, descend to 2,000 feet, clear path, approach runway 11, report established.
Stevens 1008, continue descent 2,000 feet, clear the ILS approach, runway 11, report established. Stevens 1771, here's a weather right report. We have moderate to severe turbulence here.
1008, copy.
To go. Flaps 10.
Approach Gravity 235 with you, descending to flight level 240.
Air 110, turn left heading 310 and continue descent to 2,500 feet.
Okay,
Vocalizer alive. Flaps 25. Flaps 20.
Thanks, guys. Roughly 235, we see you on the center and flight over 230. Velocity 235, station 78. Continue descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1005, track direct, Bravo, India, Kilo. Track India, Kilo, 21, present track, velocity 235.
Stevens 107.
Yeah,
Stevens 1008 established 11.
Stevens 1008, contact France Tower on 118.1 p.m.
Tower 18-1, Stevens 1008, see you.
Stevens.
Biak Tower, Stevens 1008, ILS 11 for 5 miles.
Stevens 08, runway 11, clear to left.
Stevens 1008, runway 11, clear to left.
Terminal 2551, after traffic landing passing, clear and orbit runway 11, report ready. Engine back check after landing aircraft number 2551. And Tower Delta 213, pressing clearance to Manila, please. Music in your consent. Delta 21. Delta, where is your position now? Okay, Delta 200. Okay, I know. Okay, Delta 213, clear to Manila, flight level 360, climb initial flight level 210, runway use 1. And smoking 2604 after airborne, intercepting radio 315 QR, Biak. 604 after airborne, intercepted radio 213.
400.
Tower, good evening, Stevens 1001, request IFR clearance to Manila.
300.
Okay, Stephen 1001, selamat datang. Clear to Manila, flight level 400. Runway in use 11, after airborne left turn, intercepting radio 315 Biak, QR.
100.
And climb initial 50240, smoking 2605.
20. 10.
Stevens 1001, destination Manila, after departure, radio 315, Bravo, India, Kilo, squawk 2605.
Read that correctly, but I do for respect.
Roger, call you.
Yes, go ahead.
MS 2551 entering 1 on backtrack.
Unit 251, 2551, continue under backtrack.
Channel 5 Juliet Lima requesting start on stump.
Please say again.
Channel 5 Juliet
Lima, requesting start on the stop.
Okay, 5 Juliet Lima, push start approved, expect Alpha.
Expect now. Push start approved, expecting Alpha, Channel 5 Juliet Lima. Thank you, sir.
Yep. And 6005, watch out Alpha.
Also Alpha Qantas 6005.
Emirates 2551 ready for immediate. 2551, runway 11, before takeoff. Clear to takeoff 11, Emirates 2551.
Stevens 1001 request.
Tower, Mike Charlie 012, requesting airways clearance.
Even 1001, push and start approved, expect taxi Alpha, you have sequence number 4 now after 5 Juliet Lima. 5 Juliet Lima, are you ready for pushback?
No, sir. Got the other aircraft go first, Channel 5 Juliet Lima.
Even 1, push start approved.
Stevens 1001, push and start approved. Thank you.
Ready for taxi.
Please say again, your Delta 213.
213 is ready for taxi.
Okay, Delta 213, taxi and follow Qantas 6005. Hold short of our sequence number 2 after 1 us.
Roger, follow Qantas 6005, number 2 sequence 13.
Qantas 6005, now on traffic, establish as runway 11, after traffic landing passing, clear, enter back correct immediate runway 11.
Roger, behind the landing traffic, need to backtrack and be ready for immediate departure, corner 6005.
Tower, Air Chester 1 local established. Alpha Sierra Uniform 1, runway 11, clear to land. Okay, 11, clear to land. Sierra Romeo 975, this is Tower. Are you ready for clearance?
Yeah, Tower, Channel 5 Juliet Lima, ready for taxi on Alpha.
5 Juliet Lima, stand by taxi.
Channel 5 Juliet Lima.